Creepypasta, Isaiah's edition. It was a Thursday night, around 10 p.m. Josh was sitting at his computer screen like he always did, playing his favorite game, Saints Row the Fourth. He had gotten a game from one of his best friends, Evan. He had recently found out some cheat codes that made free roaming so much better. He was playing all night with the cheat codes, not worrying about what time it was. He had so much fun with the cheat codes of invincibility and the cheat codes that allowed you all of the power-ups. And when he got and he was very happy that he didn't have to worry about his parents telling him to go to bed since they were out on the hotel for the anniversary. So he played and played and played until something particular happened. His computer screen started to go blank and then returned back to color. Then go blank and returned back to color. This happened about 6 more times until it went blank and the color didn't come back for a few seconds. He started to hear someone speak, and at first he thought that it was him breathing. So he stopped breathing, kept hearing the breathing. He muted his computer and kept hearing the breathing. After a while of hearing the breathing, he said hello. No one responded. He just kept hearing the breathing. He was a little paranoid, but he thought that it was the computer's fan. He played and at the same time, it was around 3 a.m. He was playing until his computer screen went purely black. He thought that whatever it was the computer was doing for a few hours would just go away, and that the computer would get the color back onto the screen. But nothing happened. After a few minutes, he started to get paranoid, thinking that the computer was broke, or that his friend had sent him a virus. He started to sweat but before he could make any realization to what was happening, he heard a faint voice say, "I see that you are playing a game there, aren't you?" "What are you talking about? Who are you?" Josh started to get a little nervous and started to have an immense panic attack. "You don't need to know who I am. All you need to know that is an illegal copy of the game. By the way, that is highly illegal." "What is this? It wasn't illegal. My friend sent me this copy," he responded. "Well, he might have, but it's an illegal copy. You remember those blinks of blackness on your screen? That was because we were checking the serial number of the game. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that it was illegal. Now I'm debating if I should let you off free or report you to the authority." "Please don't. I'll never play the game again until I buy an illegal version. I mean, legal," he pleaded. "Liar! Lies, you tell me. There will be consequences for liars." Then the voice and the breathing went away. In a rush, he got out of the game and uninstalled it. But it was too late. He got a message posted onto his computer screen saying in all caps, "Bye, bye, 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 bye," etc. He was freaking out for an hour until his anxiety attack went away. He thought that the person was just a good hacker that was choosing to mess with him for so long. He laid back onto his bed and tried to go to bed. But the thought but the thought of what might, could, and will happen hit him very hard. He went downstairs to get something to eat, where Josh saw something he would never be able to forget, never be able to forget, and never be able to forget. A man dressed in all black, with black clothing layered on him, with guns and knives, said, "Hello there." Freaking out, Josh went to the television and grabbed something that him and his best friend Isaiah made. He clicked the button, and in a hurry, Isaiah came to the house, knowing that there was an emergency. When Isaiah got to Josh's house, he broke through the door and saw the man. He tried to punch the man in the clothing, but got stabbed, and then punched. The man went over to Josh. Josh started crying at what he had just seen. His friend had just been murdered in front of his own eyes. Heard when the neighbors heard the gunshot, they called the cops. And when the cops arrived, all they saw was a bloody pool, and Isaiah's arms chopped off and thrown onto the ground, and legs sliced into many pieces that could not be sliced with a regular knife. And Josh's body chopped into little pieces and burnt with third-degree burns all over it. The end.